No, sir, I will hear, but any doubts I will.
Any doubts? Again, you will listen to that recording.
Yes, sir.
Okay. As per your request, I recorded. Okay. Yeah.
Thank you.
So, what is economic activity? Row number 22 says economics is the social science that studies the production, distribution, and consumption of goods and services. From where did you copy this one? From Google? Roll number 22. You're there? Ah, I don't want Google answers. You tell me what is economic activity, I said.
Sir, any activities where money is involved?
Any activity where money is involved is called as economic activity. Okay, let us consider morning when you're coming to college. Present the online classes, okay. But when you have offline classes, morning when you're coming to college, let us take your father gave you 1,000 rupees as pocket money. Can I consider that one as an economic activity?
So, economic activities that something generates employment and something involves production and
Uh,
something that involves इसके आगे का भूल गया सर मैं
भूल जाता ऐसे होता.
इतना इतना ही थे इंटरमीडिएट का यार.
Hmm. Okay.
Sir, the
Anyone else?
activity which is done for the sake of money is known as economic activity.
Will you agree with that statement? What she said. Now, your dad gave you 1,000 rupees pocket money. Is that is economic activity?
No, it's non-economic because it is done out of love and affection.
But money is involved there. No, 1,000 rupees.
Oh.
Sir, which also affect the economy of the country, means growth of the country.
Let
It's
us
also
not think about country as of now. Okay, we will think after completing degree. Okay, you tell me economic activity. I gave you an example. Your dad gave you pocket money of 1,000. Is that is economic activity or a non-economic activity?
Sir,
Sir, an
production
economic.
of goods.
Yeah, go on.
Don't tell me the definitions of economics. I'm not asking economics. I'm asking economic activity or a non-economic activity. That one you tell me.
Sir, economic activity can be a money transaction in exchange of goods and other materials.
Put in one
So
word and check.
basically, business activities which contribute to GDP or something like that.
Okay. Dekho, I gave you an example. Your dad gave you 1,000 rupees. Money is involved there. Is that is economic or non-economic?
Economics, because it is giving an input.
It is giving only
We are
that.
getting the money,
So
so it is input.
if I spend something uh, out of that 1,000 rupees on something, then
Hmm.
I'll be contributing to economy through GST.
Arey, GST. Why man you want to go to GST now? Just tell me what is economic activity and not. Someone said when money is involved in any activity or any transaction is called as an economic activity. So I gave you an example. Your dad gave you 1,000 rupees or pocket money morning. Can we consider that one as an economic activity because money is involved over there? 1,000
Yes
rupees
sir.
is that is economic activity. But one of
Yes
your
sir.
friends said it is not a non-economic activity.
No sir, it's an economic activity.
It is economic activity.
Yes sir.
How many of you say yes? Please raise your hands. 2, 56, 38. Only 2. What about others? 24. So he's saying yes. What about January 50? Is there? Okay. It is non-economic activity. It is not economic activity. It is non-economic activity. Okay. Because as one of your friends said,
Sir, I said it before.
that's what you said. That's what I'm telling you. Okay. Your roll number 13. Huh?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Can you please explain once again what did you say?
The activity which is done out of love and affection is called non-economic activity.
Okay,
So
but
we get pocket money out of love and affection. So it's a non-economic activity.
okay, but one of your friends said money is involved there, so that can be economic activity, no?
Sir, which includes exchange of goods and services, is called economic activity.
Okay, let us consider.
Sir, actually,
Wait,
it's
wait, wait,
not a profession. That's why.
wait. 1 second. Let us consider your dad did not give you 1,000 rupees, but he gave you new bike in the today's morning. Today morning he gave you new bike which is of 50,000 rupees. Now goods is there. It is given to you. Is that is economic activity. Now you tell.
Sir, which includes purchasing and exchange of goods and services.
See, very simple man. When profit motive is there, it is economic activity. Money and all, yes, but profit motive. If there is a profit motive behind the event, whatever is done by your parents or by outsider or someone, that is economic activity. Okay, when there is no motive of profit, then it is non-economic activity. Like for example, as your friend said, okay, roll number 13, she says, out of love and affection your dad gave you 1,000 rupees pocket money. So your dad is not expecting any profit over there, right? Did he expecting profit that my kid will get by evening 1,500 rupees? No. Your dad is thinking that this 1,000 rupees, if I give to my kid, he or she will be enjoying that one. Okay, or he or she will be happy, so that when they are happy out of love and affection, I will be happy. So that is non-economic activity. Even though money is involved, it is non-economic activity. But same pocket money, if your dad is giving you, okay, he asks you to go to some place, do work with this 1,000 rupees, gets by evening you have to get 1,500 rupees. If that is a thing, then it is economic activity. You understood? Now a bank will give you a loan. Why bank is giving loan to you? They need some profit. They will be getting interest and all. That is economic activity. Same amount if your dad is giving to you, you said that I want 10,000 rupees for enjoying and all those things. Okay, he will give you because out of love and affection he will give you, and he is not expecting back anything. He is not asking you to pay interest, right? Then it is non-economic activity. Same ash karoka money you can take from bank also. Okay, nowadays we are getting wedding loans also. So for wedding I took 3 lakhs loan from bank. I have to pay interest, I have to pay back that money. But the same 3 lakhs if your dad is giving you, your parents are giving you, they won't ask you to pay back that 3 lakhs, no? Or they won't ask you to give interest and all. That is non-economic activity. That is the difference we need to understand between economic and non-economic activity. When profit motive is there, it is economic activity. When profit motive is not there, then it is non-economic activity. Understood? Any doubts?
No, sir.
Sir,
Okay, let's.
sir,
Yes,
donating money to trust or any orphanage, is that a economic
now
activity or not?
you have to see what is a motive. What is a motive over there? When you're donating to the trust or some orphanage or somewhere, okay, what is your motive? Are you getting any profit out of that one?
No, sir, we
It is,
don't expect any profit back.
then it is non-economic activity. If you're thinking I'm donating that money for tax benefit and all, it is economic activity.
Okay,
Understood?
thanks.
Okay, yeah. Hope you understood this one, right, everyone?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, just take down economic activity. Write down, everyone. Economic activity, any activity which is of profit motive, any activity which is of profit motive is called as economic activity. Is called as economic activity.
Sir, can you repeat it? Can you repeat it, sir?
Shall I repeat?
Yes, sir.
Okay. What did I say? Can anyone repeat?
Any activity which is of profit motive is called as economic
Any
activity.
activity which is of profit motive, any activity which is of profit motive is called as economic activity. Is called as economic activity. Okay. Then non-economic activity. Non-economic activity, just write down. Any activity which is out of love and affection and no profit motive. Any activity which is out of love and affection and no profit motive is called as non-economic activity. Is known as non-economic activity. Okay, now you take definition of economics, business economics, the meaning or introduction of business economics. Write down. I will just dictate, you write down. Business economics, also called as managerial economics, Why it is called as managerial economics is this particular the tools what we have in economics, which is used for the business applications or managing the business. That's why it is also called as a managerial economics. Okay, is the application of economic theory and methodology to business.
Sir, can you please repeat it?
Business economics, also called managerial economics, is the application of economic theory and methodology to business. Business involves decision making. Which means what is the meaning of decision making? I'm telling you. Okay, business involves decision making, which means the process of selecting one out of two or more alternatives, course of action.
Sir, can you repeat it?
Which one? Business involves decision making, which means the process of selecting one out of two or more alternative courses of action. So the business economics will be useful to take a decision in the business, the theories and practices of business economics, the methodology of business economics we will be using to the business. So there in the business, what you will be doing is decision making. What do you mean by decision making? Out of the several alternatives what you have, you need to select one. Okay, like for example, why you have selected BBA IT? So we have alternatives like BBA General, BBFM, BBA Analytics. Like that, you have different alternatives. Out of this, you have selected one. Okay, to select that particular thing, maybe you have done some research. Maybe you have asked some people, some thing you have done before paying the fees. You would have done something, right? To whether to take the course or not. You have done all those research. Same way in the business also, to take a decision, you have different alternatives. Okay, a particular thing, you have different alternatives. Out of these 3 or 4 alternatives, which one is better, which will give you more profit? Okay, for that to know, you can ask the question to the business economics. That it may be demand analysis, supply analysis, production analysis, different thing. You ask a question to that, they will give you answer. Which one is better? Okay, they will give you answer. For that, business economics will be useful. Okay, just continue. The question of choice arises because the basic resources such as capital, comma, land and manage land labor and and management are limited and can be employed in alternative uses Okay, so this is the introduction to business
Sir,
economics.
your voice is breaking, sir.
What?
Your voice is breaking.
I think your internet is not good. Is with everyone?
No,
No,
sir.
sir.
Then there's a
No,
problem
sir.
with your side. Please log out and log in again.
No. No, sir.
Okay, so that is a basic introduction to economics, where to take a decision in the business, we will be using the tools and techniques of business economics so that a proper decision can be taken by a manager of that particular concern. Okay, because the resources such as capital, land, labor, management, and all these things are limited. They are not unlimited. They are limited. So within that limitation, you need to take a decision to get more profits out of that. For that, business economics will be useful. Okay, any doubts, anyone, in the introduction?
No, sir.
Is clear, everyone?
Yes, sir.
Yes,
Yeah.
sir.
So
Yes, sir.
tomorrow we'll continue. Do one thing,
Yes, sir.
give your attendance in the chat box, or else, yeah, better give in the chat box. I will write down.
Sir,
So
I think you have break from 10:40 to 11 o'clock, right?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, you can go for break. Okay, thank you.
Okay, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
रे कि रे किसी को रिकॉर्डिंग बंद करने आती तो रिकॉर्डिंग बंद करो रे।
मीटिंग होस्ट कर सकते ना रहे हो।
गुड वन गुड वन।
Hello, good morning, students. Hello, good morning.
Good morning,
Good
ma'am.
morning, ma'am.
Good morning. So you
Good
are
morning, ma'am.
good morning. BBA first year, right? Second
Yes,
semester.
ma'am.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes,
So,
ma'am.
so students, you must be knowing why we have come together. So the subject is environmental studies, right? We know that you have this paper now.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. So environmental studies. At the very beginning of your course, you are having a 2 credit paper, which is nothing but the environmental studies. I'll just share the syllabus with you now. So before that, let me introduce you. Like,
Excuse me, ma'am.
yes, yes,
Ma'am,
yes,
according to the
please.
timetable today, it's supposed to be principles of marketing.
Is it?
Yes, ma'am. 11 to 11:50. It's supposed to be principles of marketing right now.
Uh, 11 to 11:50. As far as I have the timetable with me, it's environmental science, girl. Could you check once again?
Ma'am, the timetable that Ganesh has sent us, it has principles of marketing for third hour today.
Marketing.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
It's principle of marketing right now.
Hmm. Just give me a minute. I'll check.
Okay, ma'am.
I will just share the screen with you, girls. Do let me know it's your timetable only or not. Just see, is it the same timetable? Are you able to see?
No, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am. Your screen. The timetable is not on the screen though.
Screen is available, ma'am, but not the timetable.
Oh God. 1 second. Actually, my phone, it's hanging also. I'm unable to share the screen from morning. Should I share
Ma'am, do
this
I
screen?
present my screen with the timetable and can you check it?
Yeah, please do that. Actually, I'm right before me. I'm having one timetable, girl, saying it's yes. So I'm confused. And if that is the case, automatically this meeting wouldn't be taking me as a host.
I don't know about that, ma'am. This happened in semester 1 as well. The
This
timetable
is
was all confusing.
uh, yeah. Just share that timetable with me.
Yes, ma'am.
Right before me, I'm having a timetable saying it's ES my class for you, but don't know who has. Principles of management.
Ma'am, actually, it's
Huh.
your classes, I guess, for general, ma'am. Our classes
It's
IT.
for general.
Yeah, it's for your classes for general. I just now checked the timetable.
Is it? Then how can the ID be same for both of them?
Don't know, ma'am. Actually, I have the general timetable
Okay.
also.
Okay, I'll do one thing. I'll log out. Maybe your ma'am will be waiting for this class. Okay. I'll end up.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay, she will join.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay.
Thank you.
No.
Thank you, ma'am.
मीनाक्षी अभी पीओएम है ना, प्रिंसिपल्स ऑफ मार्केटिंग।
टाइम टेबल में तो वही लिखा हुआ है।
टाइम टेबल में तो वही लिखा है। क्या है रे भाई ये, फिर कोई भी नहीं आया।
मुझे क्या पता, आज पहला दिन है, कितने 3 हफ्तों बाद।
3 हफ्तों बाद, यस। मैं तो टाइम पास कर रहा हूँ।
नाइस।
कैसा
Don't
भी मैं
forget
आई लाइक हाउ ये सेशन अभी भी रिकॉर्ड हो रहा।
अरे इसके लिए कुछ भी नहीं बोल रहा मैं ज्यादा।
सर रिकॉर्ड करना तो शुरू करें। इमेजिन दिस ऑल जस्ट एंड्स अप।
रिकॉर्ड बंद करना
आई
भूल
मीन
गए।
रिकॉर्डेड क्लासेस कभी ये लोग अपलोड भी तो नहीं करे गूगल क्लासरूम में।
है बहुत सारे।
अपलोड करे।
हाँ, प्रिसिला मैम और ग्रेसी मैम के है।
हाँ वो लोग अपलोड करते हैं, नो डाउट। गणेश सर को मैं कभी देख ही नहीं सकती।
जी तू सडनली बोला, मैं डर गया। डर जा रे भाई तू। डर जा क्या, मर जा तू। मैं तो लिटरली लाइक एंटरप्रेन्योरशिप की क्लास है ना, एंटरप्रेन्योरशिप की क्लास भी ऑनलाइन अटेंड कर रहा हूँ।
वाह।
दूसरे दूसरे फोन से। उधर उधर वो लोग को मैं कम
अलाउ
से
कर
कम
रहे
हाफ एन
अटेंड
आवर से
करने को।
वो लोग को एक जने को भी नहीं मालूम आईटी का बंदा अटेंड कर रहा बोल के।
मालूम
एक
होगा
जने को भी
शायद।
नहीं मालूम।
डोंट
उनकी
नो।
नहीं नहीं, किसको भी नहीं मालूम। उनकी क्लास टीचर भी अभी चल रही, वो क्लास टीचर को भी नहीं मालूम पड़ा अभी तक।
अटेंडेंस से पता चलता शायद, क्या मालूम। अच्छे से।
अटेंडेंस पहले धर्म पहले धर्म मैम थे बोल के 3 बार एंट्री मार के 3 बार एग्जिट मारा उसमें मैं।
धनम मैम थे इन लोग क्लास इंचार्ज पहले।
नहीं नहीं, धर्म मैम मतलब फर्स्ट पीरियड थे, मतलब सेकंड पीरियड धर्म मैम थे।
अच्छा।
अभी तो वो उनके क्लास इंचार्ज ही है,
अच्छा।
रजिता मैम है। वो अटेंड कर रही।
Good morning. Is there
Good morning,
someone?
ma'am. Good morning, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am. Good morning, ma'am.
Good morning. Um, I'm finding here 35 students. So shall we continue or you want me to wait for some time? I think this is the strength since morning, right?
Good morning, ma'am.
Very good morning.
Good morning, ma'am. A few students have actually left the class.
Mhm. Okay. Okay. Anyway, let us discuss. Meanwhile, they'll join with us. So once again, a very good morning to you all. Myself, Sunita, and I'm here to teach you about C programming subject for this semester. I hope already you received the syllabus, timetable, and almanac and other things which are required for this semester. Am I correct?
Yes,
Have
ma'am.
you received?
Yes, ma'am, we have received.
Right. Okay. The first and foremost thing is I created Google Classroom for this subject and I shared the code in WhatsApp group also. I am finding few students are already added to this Google Classroom. Let me see. Let me check how many of you have. Yeah, I'm finding here 26 students. What is your class strength, ma?
60.
60, ma'am.
Okay, right. So out of 60, I'm finding only 26 students are added or part of this Google Classroom of C programming subject. I'm requesting all of you, please be there in the Google Classroom. I already shared the link how to join. Just you click on the link and automatically you'll be added. Yeah, you click on the link with your official mail ID, that is college mail ID, then you will be added to Google Classroom. If somebody is not done, please do it immediately. Or else you can go to your Google Classroom app in Google Gmail account. There you can click on add option in Google Classroom. Then you can enter the code. It will be asking a code. Then if you enter the code, automatically you'll be added to this code. This classroom. I shared the code also in WhatsApp group. Okay, right. I hope we are meeting first time. I think I don't know any of your class students, and I hope you also don't know about me, and you didn't see me anywhere else in the campus because I belongs to main campus, and I am from computer science department, and my name is Sunita. Okay, so it's better. It's easy for me and even you also. I hope it is better to know each other by opening our cameras, isn't it? At least I can see few faces online. It's easy for me to interact with you. Come on, quick. I'm requesting you all to open your cameras.
Ma'am, can you turn on your cameras?
Sorry, yeah, you can. I'm giving permission for 5 minutes. You can turn on your cameras for this class only. When I'm requesting, you can turn on your cameras. Sometimes we may need your attention and your cameras to be open. I'm seeing few faces. Remaining all, please turn on your cameras. At least I can take a screenshot when you turn on your cameras. Let me take a screenshot. Please, all of you. Roll number 9, 4, 57, 43, 26, 24. Why don't you? People are leaving the class. I don't know why. Okay. Nice to see you all. Good. Let me take a screenshot. Give me a minute. Definitely it will be something good for me because it is the first time I'm interacting with you guys. Definitely it is my hobby to save something like this. Dear students, if you open your cameras remaining also, it would be good. I don't mind even if you are not dressed up nicely. I know some of you are tired. It's okay, no problem, just for a minute. Okay, fine. Right. Thank you, all of you. Now you can switch off. If you want to switch off your camera, you can. Roll number 27. May I know your good name, please? Am I audible?
Ma'am, I can't hear your voice, ma'am.
Am I audible, others? Is this clear, my
Your
voice?
voice is so much low, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Ma'am, you're audible to others.
Okay, fine, fine. Thank you. Roll number 27, please check your headphone, earphone, whichever you are using. Okay. Now I have few questions. Can I, with your permission?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes,
Okay.
ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Thank you. May I know who are the CRs of this class? Can I have your names and roll numbers in the chat box, please? CRs. Because these people are very much required for me to have an interaction or communication throughout the semester. Mubashir, okay, thank you. Roll number 25. Vanshika, I had same name, third year IT also. She is also CR. Meenakshi, roll number 2. Okay. Hassan, Meenakshi, Vanshika, and Mubashir. These 4 members are the CRs, right? Okay. Just a second. Okay. Anyway, meeting is recording. It's okay, fine. Meenakshi, Vanshika, Mubashir, and Hassan, I'm requesting you. I need your cooperation throughout the semester to communicate and to interact with the people when and where I required.
Sure, ma'am.
Thank
Yes,
you.
ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you so much. And please help your friends if at all anybody is not getting how to add into the Google Classroom. Please help them, or else ask them to ping me, I'll help them. Okay, anyway, I'm a part of your class WhatsApp group also. So you can ping me either in Google Classroom or in WhatsApp group for any kind of help related to the subject and related to the domain. Okay, right. That is the first question from my side. Second question, in view of this interaction, do you people have any questions to ask me before starting this subject or before starting this execution of the semester plan? Do you want to share, any of you, do you want to share any of your views or thoughts with the class or me? Please, the discussion is open. I'm giving time. You can share. What are your expectations for this semester, for this subject? What you are expecting from my side as a subject teacher? If you have something in your mind, you can share it with me. It's better. Nothing? Shall I proceed with the next?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Right. So for this subject, anyway, you people have received a syllabus, timetable, and almanac. Have you received almanac also for the semester?
No, ma'am, not yet.
Okay. Okay. Right. So maybe slowly your class in charge or some other faculty can share with you. Even if time permits, I'll also share with you the almanac. So please, all of you, go through with the almanac. It's better you keep some points in your mind how to go with the semester, when the semester begins, when the semester will close, what is the last instruction day, when is the internal 1 examination, internal 2 examination, and practical examinations, all these things. Okay. I hope March 1st week is your first internal examination, and last instruction day is around May 4th week, May 3rd week or 4th week. I don't know. February, March, April, maybe May 3rd week or 4th week will be the last instruction day. So in this 3 months or 4 months of time, how can we execute this semester and this subject, especially coming to this point of C programming subject, right? So let me tell you one by one. First thing, maybe as far as the guidelines of the college management, if online classes, it is well and good. We are all going through with the same Google Meet link every day. According to your timetable, you please join with the Google Meet link, and we'll continue like this, same fashion, right? And for communication in other words, other ways, maybe sharing assignments, sharing SBT work, or notes, material, any presentations, all these things will happen through only Google Classroom. I'm telling you, Google Classroom, I can use at most Google Classroom. For almost all kind of communication, I can do through the Google Classroom only. So requesting once again, please be a part of Google Classroom of C programming subject, right? And coming to the point of syllabus of the subject, I already posted this document in Google Classroom. Have you found that? Did any one of you opened it?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, let me check with this. Yes, I posted syllabus copy in Google Classroom. In that document, uh, actually that document contains all the syllabus of all the subjects of this semester, right? So if you scroll down the document in page number 7 and 8, you can find out C programming syllabus, right? So there you can just give a reading of that. At least you'll know what kind of topics you have and what you're going to learn in this semester. Anyway, I'm going to orient the syllabus in this class only. Okay. So syllabus, it is clear. I'll orient the syllabus. No worries about the syllabus and all those things. And the next one, examination pattern. Already, according to the instructions of the college, same paper. It is 100 marks paper, 40 marks internal assessment, 60 marks external assessment, like your previous semester, right? For 40 marks, I'm telling you clearly, please listen carefully. 40 marks internal assessment will be there. That internal assessment for this subject will happen through internal 1 examination, internal 2 examination, as well as internal 3 examination, that is for practicals, right? Internal 1 and internal 2 are theory. Like along with all other subjects, you will face internal 1 and internal 2 examination. That is theoretically you'll write those two internals. And third one, especially as it is the programmatical subject, you have a practical examination, practical internal examination. That is, I will consider it as internal 3. Are you understanding what I'm speaking?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So
Yes, ma'am.
third internal will be the practical one. We will have a practical examination. So 3 internals, each internal carries 30 marks. You are going to write each internal examination for 30 marks. So 30 plus 30 plus 30 by 3, we are considering average of these 3 internals, right? Roll number 11, any doubts?
No, ma'am.
Okay, so we are going to have average of 3 internals, that is 30 marks. Then other 10 marks for SBTs. So in view of these 10 marks of SBT, I'll give you 2 SBTs. SBT 1 for 10 marks, SBT 2 for 10 marks. Then I can consider average of these 2 SBTs. 10 plus 10 divided by 2. So you are getting again 10 marks. So 30 plus 10. 30 are internal examination, 10 are SBT marks. So 30 plus 10. 40 marks will be evaluated by the internal examiner, that is subject to teacher. Okay. So this is internal marks assessment, 40 marks assessment. Then coming to the external examination, you are going to face external examination for this paper for 60 marks. Okay, 3 hours duration examination. I'll share the paper pattern and all those things, no worries. Even internal question paper pattern, external question paper pattern, everything I'll share with you, right? So according to that, you need to face external examination for 60 marks. 60 plus 40, 100 marks paper it is, right? So this is in examination point of view. And coming to the point of execution, so as we know, most of you know already, this is the programmatical subject. The subject title itself, it is saying that it is a programmatical subject, C programming. Have you, again, a question from my side? Is there anyone who already knows C programming? It's good to have a student or maybe students who are already learned, already know about C programming. Maybe some of you have learned your 11th and 12th standards or in schooling, because nowadays CBSE and ICSE schooling, people are having these kind of subjects. Already they are learning in the schooling itself. Do you know anyone C programming already? It would be good if I see some of you are already learned.
Ma'am, we were taught a little in school during our 7th and 8th grade, I believe.
Oh, that's good. That's good. May I know your good name, ma?
I'm Meenakshi, ma'am.
Meenakshi, roll number 2. Okay, right.
Yes, ma'am.
Anybody else? At least you have any idea or basics or something about C programming? It's okay. It's okay. No worries. I'll catch you up throughout the entire semester in view of learning this programming, right? And I'm sure this is the subject which leads you, which makes you to learn more programming languages or more programmatical subjects or maybe different kind of softwares. This is the basic fundamental subject which gives you the basic knowledge to learn other programming languages, other programmatical subjects. Something like maybe in coming semesters and coming years, you are going to learn R programming, you are going to learn HTML programming, CSS, web technologies, then Java programming, data warehousing and mining, then Python programming, operating systems. So to learn all these kind of programmatical subjects, definitely it would be a very good added advantage to you to have the knowledge of C programming. It's a basic fundamental programming language. If you know this language, it is definitely, I'm telling you 100% it will be easy for you to learn any other programming language. If you know C programming language, definitely 100% it will be very easy to learn any other programming language, right? And very basic things only we have, so it is easy for you to learn. If you spare your mind and time, then definitely it will be very good experience to you, right? So most of the time it is, as it is programmatical subject, most of the time it's better to do practically. And I'll let you know which kind of software we need to install and how to practice all these programs and remaining things I'll let you know. Okay. Do you know anyone which kind of software will use to practice C programs? Anyone? No idea?
Ma'am, C++ program?
C++ program is also a subject, right? The question is, which software do you use to execute C programs or to run C programs? Ashrita, is this compiler?
Yes, ma'am. Compiler.
Yes. It's a compiler is a module in operating system. It is not the name of the software. Yes, somebody has given the answer, Visual Studio. Roll number 56, good.
Yes, ma'am.
Visual Studio we can use. Visual Studio is the name of the software which we can use to execute C and C++ programs also. Right. Somebody raised hand. I think it is roll number 38. Again, 35. Any doubts?
Ma'am, is Turbo C a software?
Yes. Perfect.
Okay.
Yeah. Good name, sir.
Alvin.
Alvin. Right. You know one fact about Alvin, the name Alvin?
No, ma'am.
Actually, it was a very, very, very popular company almost 20 years back. It's an electronics based company. Do you know this?
No, ma'am. I didn't know about it.
It was so popular. Like nowadays, what we are seeing, maybe Bajaj, all kind of this. That much famous it was. And so good products were from that company actually, Alvin. Okay, nice to meet you, Alvin, and your answer is so correct. It is Turbo C++ is the name of the software we can use to compile or execute or to run the C programs. And not only this Turbo C++, we have so many other softwares, other compilers we can use, right? I'm asking name of those. Ashrita, you're saying it is a compiler, but I'm asking name of those compilers. Like Turbo C++ is a compiler which we use to run C++ programs, right? Maybe Visual Studio, we have another one, and like that, okay? Right. So we will use all these kind of softwares, maybe any one of these kind of softwares to run these programs, C programs, and to check with our output what we are expecting from the code, right? So you people, if you are very much interesting to learn the programming and coding, definitely by the end of the semester, compulsory, if you spare your mind and interest, keep like this throughout the semester, definitely by the end of the semester, you will be in a position to write programs on your own. That is very much required for today's world, right? If you are in a position to write code on your own without copying, without dragging and dropping, uh, definitely that would be a very good advantage to you to go to any kind of a company, any kind of working environment in future, right? And it is easy also once you are habituated. So you be there with me throughout the semester. Definitely I'll make you to write programs on your own. Will you promise me? Will you be continue your enthusiasm and interest like this throughout the semester?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
Ma'am, can we use Xcode for running this programming?
Xcode, I didn't checked with it, but I am thinking we can.
Yeah,
I
okay.
never used this.
Okay.
Okay, right. Now, quickly, today I'm not going to tell you any technical things. Just it is an interactive session today, just to know each other and to know few points about the subject. Okay, so quickly we'll do one activity, simple activity. Okay, will you?
Yeah,
Yes,
ma'am.
ma'am.
Okay, what is this activity is? Let me tell you. Mm, I'm giving you 5 minutes time, and you people have to browse, or without browsing also, if you already know, please type in the chat box along with your roll number minimum 5 programming languages which are on demand in the market today. Once again, I'm telling my question, or else let me type this in chat box. It is easy for you. Activity 1 today. Have you got it in the chat box? Yes, some of you are already responding. Very good. I'm asking minimum 5 programming languages which are on demand. Roll number 19. CSS, Java, SQL, NoSQL. Okay. Roll number 56. Good. Please type your answer together in one message. It is easy for me. It may be readable. Type your answers together in one message. Roll number 19. HTML, R, C, Java, Python. Very good. Yes, HTML, CSS, C++, Python, right? HTML, SQL, PHP, Swift. Very good. One new name I'm seeing here. Swift, roll number 18. Ruby, yes. Ruby on Rails. Right, perfect. Roll number 50. 13, okay. Kotlin, right. C sharp, perfect. I'm expecting each and every one of you to give your responses here. Don't sit blindly or dummy. Please try to give your responses here and don't copy the answer from others' response. Try to be active in the class and give your own responses here. Perl, yes, Perl is also one programming language. I don't have much knowledge, but I believe Python. Okay, somebody, let me read this. Python is the most relevant as of right now. Yes, you are perfect. Roll number 25. Correct, it is. Python is very ongoing programming language nowadays. Very much in demand. Done? Have you all responded? Done with your responses? Scala, yes. Java, C++, Ruby, PHP, and Erlang, Erlang. Assembly, Objective-C. Yes, yes, perfect. Anyway, this meeting is recording. I'll check who has responded, who hasn't responded. Good, good. Nice. Thank you, all of you, those who have responded. And you know, one interesting fact of all these responses which I'm observing here, nowhere I'm seeing C programming. Isn't it? Is anyone fine? Is anyone responded with C programming language?
Yes, ma'am.
You gave the
C program. I was
okay,
running
good.
SSP.
Good, good, good. Even roll number 11 also responded with C, huh? Okay. So why you people have not given C programming language as an answer? Maybe I can guess.
Ma'am, you are
Because
teaching, ma'am. That's
maybe that is one reason. And the other thing, people are thinking C is not seen in nowadays market. Am I correct? Or else maybe when you are browsing, that browser or that link is not giving this answer. Huh? Okay, finally, roll number 9 is responded with the Java, C, C++, Python, HTML. And you know one thing, all these languages you are going to learn in this 3 years of time except C++. Except C++, you are going to learn all this. Java, C, Python, HTML, JavaScript, R programming, all you are going to learn. Okay, very good. Nice. Thank you for all your responses. Then why most of you haven't typed C programming? Can I have answers, please? Anyway, I gave my guess. Yeah.
Mom, people say it's ancient.
Yes, okay. One reason is it is a olden days language. It's not trending on today's market. Okay, that is one reason. A bit old. Roll number 3 has responded. It is a bit old. Yes. Any other?
Ma'am, there are newer and more efficient languages, and which are more easy to use as well.
Sorry, once again, please, Meenakshi.
There are easier to use newer languages in the market right now.
Okay, okay, right. So maybe that is one reason. So C is not been listed, and roll number 18, because I'm teaching this, so people have not listed it. Okay, it's other reason maybe for some of you. It's okay anyway. So you people have got a few programming language names today, right? Which are trending in the market, and I would say I can maybe I can say greatly with pleasure and radiance in my eyes. C is the programming language which is the basic for all these languages whatever you are typing in the chat box today. Right? C is the basic programming language which gives the birth to so many concepts of many concepts of all these languages. Suppose if C haven't not been there in the was not there in the market, maybe we would have not getting all these kind of programming languages today. I can say very confidently C is the very basic fundamental programming language for all these programming languages. Right? That is the beautiness of C programming language. Most of the concepts, but only the thing is why people are preferred to use all these languages what you are typing in the chat box, that is maybe Python, R, C, Java and HTML, JavaScript and all these things is because nowadays day to day the world has been changing, the digital requirement has been changing. So according to the change of the requirement, people are going with the domain specific programming languages. Domain specific programming languages. Suppose if I want to go with the only for website development, then definitely I choose HTML, CSS and sometimes maybe Python also. Suppose if I want to go with the very secured applications, then definitely I choose C or C++ and Java. These three languages I can prefer. Suppose if I want to go with the data analytics projects, definitely I go with R programming and Python. Right? So people are habituated to use the programming languages according to the domain specific to minimize their job. And one more thing is maybe as a human being, we're expecting to easy to learn the programming languages, easy programming languages to use in our day-to-day life. And I can say C is for the beginners, those who are using first time, maybe feeling little bit difficult to use this as a programming language. But once you learn C programming language, confidently we can say we can learn any other programming language. Right? Okay, fine. So the activity summary has been done. This is the summary. C is a programming language which is the basic for almost all these programming languages, and it is not outdated language. I can't say it is outdated language, right? It is still running in so many places. So many organizations are using the C programming language. And okay, one more question from my side. C doesn't support object-oriented programming and hence become a less used one. Yes, yeah, perfect. Your answer is so quite good. It doesn't support object-oriented programming. And C++, Java, Python, all these will support object-oriented programming. That's the reason. One reason C hasn't used by so many other organizations which are using other programming languages. Right? You're correct. May I know your good name, ma? Roll number 6.
Varun, ma'am.
Sorry?
Varun. Varun. Varun.
Varun. Okay. Varun,
Yes, ma'am.
quite good. You know, I think you have some knowledge about all this kind of technical
Yes, ma'am.
tech
I
knowledge.
had
Are you?
Java in my school.
Okay, good, good.
I learned Java.
Right. Okay, that's good. Right. I just wanted to ask you one more question. I forgot. Okay, let me show you one picture. Maybe you can assume this is ice-breaking session for us, just to have an interaction with you guys. Let me share my screen. Is this okay, all of you, to go with this kind of activity? Yes or no?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Okay, are you able to see my screen?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, right. Now, the second question or second activity for today's class is, I'll show you one picture, right? One image, and maybe it's a kind of question which is related to computer science only, definitely, because I'm the person which who belongs to computer science domain. Definitely questions are from computer science domain only. Just to know, or just to make you to understand the importance of programming languages and all these things, I'm trying to interact like this. Okay, so I'll show you one image. Please try to identify the name of that particular person in that image. Okay, maybe I know it is little bit difficult. Okay, before going to show that image, suppose if I'm asking you a question, if you don't know answer, and when you are online, what will you do? When I'm asking a question, if you don't know the answer, what will you do? Yes.
Ma'am, we tend to search it on a browser.
Yeah, perfect. That's the answer I'm expecting. So how can you browse? You can type the question which I'm asking by me, right?
Yes, ma'am.
That
Into
is
the
right.
search box.
Google search box, that is text searching based on the text. Now I'm giving image. If you don't know the image, how can you browse? What kind of concept it is?
Google Lens, ma'am. Google Lens.
Google Lens, perfect. So people are tech savvy. Some people are tech savvy. Okay, good, good. Any other options? Machine learning, very good. Machine learning, this is the another wonderful answer. Machine learning is the one more thing. Are you able to see the image on the screen?
Yes,
Yes,
ma'am.
ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Can you quickly tell me within 2 minutes of time who is she? Don't tell me she is a beautiful lady. She's having some name.
Ada Lovelace.
Wow, wow, so good, so good. Congratulations. Who's this?
Roll number 3, ma'am.
3. Okay, okay. Good, good. Roll number 3, please tell me, how do you identify it? Already have you gone through this picture, or else now you browsed?
Google Lens, ma'am.
Very good, very good. You have used a technology, Google Lens. Very good. Right. So the name of the lady in the picture is, already she gave that answer, Ada Lovelace. Others, are you browsing? Still, are you browsing?
She was a mathematician, ma'am.
Yes, yes. She's the mathematician. Okay. Others, what you are doing? Still, are you browsing or done with the answer?
Done with the answer.
Okay, right. Right. Okay, guys, stop browsing, or else if you want to experience how to browse in Google Lens, maybe you can experience by browsing with the image. Okay, it's okay, fine. So she's the one lady programmer. In the olden days, or at the time of 1960, age around 65 to 72, 75 around. At that time, she was the one popular lady who is doing programming very quickly, very nicely. And basically, she was the mathematician. And she used to work with different kind of devices. She was having very much interesting to do coding, and she was writing some instructions in mathematics and executing those instructions with the machines. So like that, she was addicted to write the code. By writing the code, she used to work with the different machines. And that's the reason she was working with the code for so many kind of devices. She got the title first lady programmer in the world. She had a title that she is the first lady programmer in the world, Ada Lovelace. And you know, one interesting fact about she that we had as I was asking some question that name of the programming languages. If I had asked you the question, just name of the programming languages when you are browsing, not trending in the market, maybe any other programming language, definitely you would have get this name of the programming language. One more programming language is Ada. Have you ever heard about Ada? ADA. Ada is a programming language.
No, ma'am.
Okay. Ada is a programming language which is basic for C programming language again, maybe. Fundamental concepts have been drawn from this, right? So because of the lady Ada Lovelace, and she worked many years together on different devices, and she was working with kind of machines, DEC PDP-7 and all these kind of machines. So people have given the name of a programming language on her name, that is Ada. Yes, somebody is asking a question. Yes, please. Yes, ma. Anything else to ask me? Am I audible?
Yes, ma'am, you are audible.
Okay, right. So this is another thing which I wanted to share with you, about Ada Lovelace, right? Okay. Now the thing is, maybe I have so many questions and ice-breaking activities like this, but this is not the right time to do all these things. For today, I think this is enough. Something I got on the screen in chat box. Yes. Yes, you're correct. Roll number 56. Did you browse for this?
No, ma'am. Actually, I studied about it.
Okay, okay, good. Right. Very nice responses I'm getting. It's good. Keep going like this throughout the semester. And those who are not responding, please at least you just try to motivate yourself. And recently launched. No, ma. Maybe it is relaunched, but it was a very olden programming language. Before C programming it was. Okay, right. How many of you are using iPhones? May I know? Right. Okay, I'm getting so many responses. Right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, almost 9 to 10 members. Do you know which operating system you are using on your mobile?
iOS.
iOS. iOS stands for?
iPhone operating system.
Very good. iPhone operating system. So iOS, maybe you people know, just iOS is an operating system which used in Apple products, not only your mobile, Apple products, whichever may be the Apple product, that may be iPhone or iMac or iPod or whatever it is, iOS is the operating system. You know, one interesting fact about this iOS, C is the basic programming language for all kinds of software of Apple products. You know, Apple is the company as of today. Apple is the first and very biggest company which is using C programming language to develop most of their applications. And some people maybe in your class also, some people maybe you're having a thought that C programming is not trending in the market and it's a waste of time of learning this languages. No. C is the very beautiful language and very fundamental language to learn compulsory. And you know, I think all of you have an idea about Apple company, how big it is and how popular it is in today's market. So that much big companies using C programming language, almost 80% of the applications of Apple company are developed by using C programming. Right? So that is the importance of C programming, C language. And you know, one more company called Cisco, like your so many software development companies, we have one more company, electronics and software based company called Cisco. Have you ever heard about Cisco?
Yes.
Yeah.
Where did you?
They have a web conferencing service called WebEx.
Yes, very good. WebEx is an application of Cisco. Any other? Where did you find this Cisco company? Any products? Sorry. It's okay, fine. Cisco is the company. Again, it is based on networking. Most of the networking related products, components, which are from Cisco company, and which is very almost 20 years. Since 20 years onwards, Cisco is the company which is leading this market, today's market, in networking products, networking services. And this Cisco company backbone is again C programming language. Right? That is the beautiness and goodness of the C programming language. So these are few facts about programming and C programming language. So for today, I think this is enough to discuss. Maybe we'll continue our discussion in the next class. So I'm giving 2 minutes time to raise your doubts if at all you have any. I'm done with my discussion. If at all you have anything to share, you can. And throughout this semester, maybe I may give you so many inputs like this, not only subject, general questions related to computer science. Maybe I can discuss so many topics like this. Yeah, any doubts? Nothing? Is everything okay for today's session?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes,
Shall
ma'am.
we call it a day? Shall we end the session?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, do you have another class?
No, ma'am.
Okay,
No,
right,
ma'am.
right.
The last.
Happy. Right. So happily you can go and have your lunch and try to browse something about C programming language. Try to know some facts about C programming language. We'll discuss in the next class again.
Okay.
And
Okay, ma'am. Bye.
quickly, all of you type your roll number in the chat box for attendance.
Okay, ma'am.
Done? If you're done with your roll number, maybe we will end this meet. Have a good day. Thank you, all of you.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you.
And have a nice day, ma'am.
Thank you.